Today, everyone's talking about mental well-being comes when you are unable to do things what others.
It is completely a new era now. And everyone is trying to be there.
Yeah. How can people, or who are the ones who need to start focusing, and what is it? What is the role of a chief digital officer? So here I am with a gentleman that I met a couple of minutes ago, and I think I already like him. Right? Well, I've got Hany Abdelwahab. He's got multiple roles for him. He's got loads of experience that he comes with, and a guy who's really passionate, and now who's a prop tech guy, and multiple more accolades and affiliations, and so much that I would like to hear from him. Hany, let's get on to business. Tell me about you. Introduce yourself.
Thank you so much for the warm introduction and the warm welcome. As you know, I just landed. I just landed like half an hour ago. That was not planned at all. My name is Hany Abdelwahab, 39 years old. Had 4 kids now. Originally from Upper Egypt, we call it Said.
Okay.
Deep south of Egypt.
Right.
Been in the digital space for 20 years now. Been in the training industry, being in the consulting industry. Only one role only I had as a customer base. Okay. I used to be a CIO for one of the largest investment firms in UAE. And recently I'm doing a prop tech, which is a mixture of properties and technologies, doing all together. So it's a new era now in Middle East and globally. Globally, I believe it's a 5 years old industry. Regionally, it is around 3 years. And now I'm hybrid, 50-50. No, 70 Saudi, 30 UAE, maybe 10% Egypt also in the business. And that's all. So you can say a digital guy, a digital background with a business mindset, because now I'm more into the business side.
I think that is what we are looking for today, BizTech guys, right? Because people are looking for business value in whatever we speak.
100%.
They're looking at ROI in whatever we get. So because I think currently we're facing if you look at the senior top level decision makers, they're facing a really challenging time. Everybody wants to get into AI, but nobody knows where to start. Right? Nobody knows.
True.
But everybody is an AI,
True.
There's quite a few roles that's going to change. There's quite a few roles that's going to go away, and loads more coming in as well.
True.
Right? So you, for that instance, Chief Digital Officer, there's only a handful of them in the market. I would say I've not even heard much. And this is a role that's going to increase.
Yes.
Chief AI officers.
Yes.
Right. Countries with ministers of AI, UAE being the first.
Yes. True.
Right.
True.
So these are kind of roles that's going to come up.
True.
And then shall we also go back? Now you said 20 years. Let's start our journey from there. Right. What was the first certification which comes to your mind at that time? Let's talk from there.
Short answer is MCSE 2003. Windows Server 2003.
Yeah.
That was the
MCSE.
MCSE, which is typical for any fresh grad that they need to start.
MCSE was the one, right? The associate level and the expert level was.
And the expert level, exactly.
Oh, I remember
was MCSE, Microsoft Certified System Engineer.
Yes.
That was the
2007.
It was 2007-8.
Yeah, 2007-8.
But the material was planned for Windows Server 2003.
Yes.
But yeah.
Because the Windows Server Active Directory course code was 6451. People who are watching, go look it. Because I was doing operations.
Gen Z are not
I was doing operations at that time.
True.
Right?
True.
And it was physical mocks, not digital mocks.
And with the pin. If you passed the exam,
official curriculum was books.
Yeah.
Right?
Blue
and
book.
if I missed to order the books in time, I had to print it and give the first day pages.
That's true. That's true. 100%.
It was.
But see, Zafar, to be honest, the whole industry is evolving. For example, you have been in the training industry all your life, and you have a very good expertise there. Your offer and your courses and your tracks that you used to offer to your clients, it is not what you're offering now, right? Exactly. It's completely changing.
100%.
Same thing. Roles. You start as you said, help desk. That was a normal track. Help desk, system administrator, system engineer, maybe IT manager, IT director, and then CTO. I don't think we used to see CTOs a lot, But now things are different. Now you have a chief product officer. Now you have a chief digital officer. Now you have a chief AI officer. I have a chief data officer. I have a chief thinking officer. It's an innovation.
Yeah.
You have CINO, chief innovation officer. It is completely a new era now. And everyone is trying to be there.
Yeah.
But to be honest, no one knows. No one knows.
What can we do about this?
Trial and error, as always, and
learn from others.
Learn from others. Apply the practice that's successful somewhere. For example, we as a chief digital officer, there is the first ever globally. There is the only club. I think it's in Switzerland.
Okay.
Switzerland, a Swiss-based CDO club, but we don't have a Middle East. So how many CDOs you know? Mostly 3, 4, 5. I know around 5, 6 in the region. But some people are doing the CDO role. So where this evolved from? Evolved from IT manager, typical IT manager. But IT manager can stop in technology. He can't manage the marketing data because he doesn't understand. You need to have a little bit of background of business and marketing and so on and so on. When I had an opportunity to study my master's, I studied in digital business entrepreneurship. I didn't want to go to MIS, to computer science, to AI, because that's a deep tech. Like we're meeting today because we have Experts Live tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So Experts Live is a deep tech event. It's great. It's great for deep tech. But can deep tech build businesses from scratch? The answer is no. Can build enterprises? Answer is yes. Enterprises, yes, because they get the cash. But for businesses, you need to have a little bit of mixture of experience. So the roles now are evolving. Some of the roles I see it is slowing down. Some of them will be out of the market for some time. But the majority of the roles will change, will evolve. For example, now you're offering your clients DevOps tracks. So we have a new role, it's called DevOps engineer, right? We have an automation engineers now. We have a prompt engineering experts. We have trainings for co-pilot. Now we had also, before we used to offer clients, operating system onboarding or Office package or Office 365, right? Now we have onboarding of Teams, onboarding of co-pilot, you name it, Office 365, Windows, and then you have the technical team. And these technologies now, as you rightly said, technologies offered only to 5-10%. But this onboarding
100%
is for everyone, right?
Exactly.
So the whole industry is evolving.
Right. I mean, even today, some of these organizations, when you actually look at them, when you say these end user kind of trainings, they still think, oh, this is IT. No, it's no more IT. It's your life.
Exactly.
It's your life.
Exactly.
I mean, I've had a discussion with this water company saying that, come, let's collaborate, take this word out there because they are large scale. I said, let's brand on your bottle and say, basically AI National Skilling Initiative. AI is as important as water now.
Of course.
It's going to be important so much for people to survive because things are moving fast. You're going to be left back. And then you're going to have these mental issues. I mean, did we have mental well-being kind of issues? No, we used to get canings back then from our dads.
True.
Right?
True.
Today, everyone's talking about mental well-being comes when you are unable to do things what other people are doing.
100%.
Right?
100%.
And this is where people are just lagging behind. They think everything's going to fall onto our place.
100%.
AI is needed. You got to. There's no for turning back.
100%.
100%. No turning back.
Let me ask you a question here. A small question.
No, for sure.
What organizations need to start onboarding their clients to adapt to new technologies? You tell me.
What do organizations need?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Think about
they
it.
need to understand what their short-term goals are, what their long-term goals are, where do they go, and how can they go in there?
Exactly.
People first.
100%.
People first. Technology. How do you integrate them? Go back to your basics.
100%.
Traditions need to meet innovation.
And nowadays in 2025, how easy or hard to do this?
I'm telling you, it's so easy.
It's so easy, right?
Technical guy. I'm telling you an experience that happened to me today.
Yes.
Not today, last week.
Yes.
As I told you, I set up my company and I kickstarted on November 1st. So I got one guy to set up my Azure, my license, Office 365, everything. Suddenly, my Outlook crashed. I'm having issues. I call my technical guy. He's like, this might be the issue. This might be the issue. I'm trying. I said, great. I went on to Copilot. I took a screenshot of the init, put it up there. I said, I've got this issue. They told me, this must be A, B, C. Try A, tried A, tried B, tried. It worked.
It worked. Thank you. That's how easy it is.
So tomorrow, you're going to lose your job, buddy.
Or
right?
he need to upskill himself to something else. Exactly. He need to understand. Because see, you rightly said it. We don't need much to set up this because the technology is designed for self-learners. If you open Copilot, what's there? Only chat box. Just start write something wrong. It will work. Exactly. If you open Microsoft Word, it is designed for non-experienced users. Now the AI, what do you need to use ChatGPT? Nothing. Only phone number or email ID, start. Copilot, nothing. Only username and password and go. Start using. The more you start using the system, the more you will self-learn the system in itself. 100%. So technically, you don't need technology experts to build this. And now organizations are adapting this without even they know that they are adapting this. So it would be much better. For example, if you give people the right trainings for prompt engineering, you're actually saving 30% of their time that they spent in AI asking, with all respect, wrong questions. So they keep asking and then go back, iterate. No, give the AI the right prompt. Trust me, it will save 50% of your time that you spend talking to the AI.
We always, we've heard of this story, right? Don't give them fish, teach them how to fish.
Yeah.
Right? But today with Copilot, you give them fish,
cooked fish with
you give
sauce,
them fish, and then
sauce.
You also teach them how to fish.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
You need both.
That's true.
Right?
But yeah,
it's a technology plus people.
Exactly. And you mentioned something very interesting here. You said people and then technology.
Yeah.
We studied this by heart. We studied this, that any transformation framework that you want to apply in a small or medium or large or even government level, you need to apply a model, a framework. It's called PPT. People, process, technology. So people come first, technology come last.
People come
the
first.
process is how to do it. And the process now is a prompt engineering. So if I give you a fish, but maybe you start eating the wrong way, or maybe it would be better if you put the sauce first. So I'm giving you the heads up how you eat the fish and you get the maximum protein and the healthy oil, and you get the maximum benefit out of this. So this is what's happening now.
Now even when Microsoft's talking about frontier firms, it's people first.
Yes.
So building smart agents and smarter people.
Yes.
So that's my tagline of my company.
True.
Right?
That's great.
Building smart people and smarter agents.
That's true.
And that's exactly what we need to do.
That's
right?
True.
But if people are not as fast to get on board, I think we're going to miss out a lot of things.
That's true. That's true.
So
with now the transformation that's happening now in the region, because now, as you rightly said, UAE is taking the AI to the next level. Saudi is already in the fast track for all the industries. Egypt market is evolving. The whole Middle East market is evolving. So now there will be a lot of changes coming to the region in the next 5 to 10 years. I believe whatever we have seen, I think we're in the same generation, 40 years now. Whatever we have seen in 40 years of our life, we will be seeing double or triple or 10x in the next 5 years. 5 years only. Now, with zero code, with AI coding, vibe coding, you can build your own agent, your own agentic AI model. You can train your own model. You can build your own website, your own bot in yourself. So now product team are building products, and instead of analyzing the products or writing the BRDs and give it to the developers, and developer run sprint, go for 2 weeks, develop the coding, and then go back to the testing, and then go back to the business. No, it's not like this. Go back another 2 weeks. Now, developers, if you can express it, you can build it.
What's your take? What's your advice to these technical trainers who's been training codes all these years?
They need to keep teaching coding, but they need to spend less time in coding.
Not coding. What I mean is the course codes, the official curriculum.
The course codes, the official curriculums.
Yeah.
See, I think for the next few years, big companies are required to still teach the official codes of the courses.
Yeah.
But the majority of well-educated people in the industry, they would require a mixture. Because if you will go and teach...
Hands-on.
Exactly. We'll go and teach AI, let's say, advanced AI course, whatever is the number.
Yeah. 102.
102. Thank you. If I go and take 102 only, it doesn't make sense for the organization. They need to take a little bit of web development, a little bit of UX, a little bit of content, because they will have a product. Who will market this product? They need marketing, they need content, they need copyrights, right? So it will make sense that you put one slice of the course about how whatever you have cooked, how to sell it. Otherwise, you have a nice food. No one is interested.
And whom to sell it.
And whom to sell it. How to do segmentation. And guess what? You have built this by the AI. You will also market this by the AI.
Yeah,
but please do it.
Do it.
Yeah, but no one is doing it.
Don't stop there.
Yeah,
so I think that is where design thinking also comes into.
100%. I think you mentioned mental health. Mental health trends now are increasing.
Yeah.
Because everyone now suffer from mental health, and we have also a very trendy word recently, which is a brain rot. Brain rot, because we get a short shots of dopamine from reels, from an AI.
Yeah.
If you even watch your history of TikTok or Instagram, and then if you find the pattern of your reels, there is no pattern. One reel is sport, another is religious, third is music, fifth is spiritual, technology, innovation, some bullshit, some funny movie, cinema. There is no pattern. Even if you manage your own. So for you, there is no depth knowledge. And it's all shorts. It's called shorts. Real are shorts, right? So for us now, this is putting us in a brain rot mode. So we're eager to gain more dopamine. In very short time, exactly.
Too much of information being consumed.
And it's not in depth.
Yeah.
So now, with AI, that impacting our mental health. So now I think some of the AI startups that I have seen, that they focus only in mental health. AI mental coach. We still haven't seen this in the Middle East. Good ones, mental coach. Because we have a serious problem here. Everyone, especially Gen Z. They spend, my kids spend 4 to 6 hours a day in their phone, in their laptop. What they are doing there? I'm sure that they might do some classes and studies, but more than 50 to 60%.
Watching some other guy playing games.
Thank you. Thank you. So what's the benefit there?
Yeah.
So this will drive them to a mental health issues.
And they call it entertainment.
That's not entertainment. A PlayStation, we play,
FIFA.
If they're playing a game, if they're playing a game, a real game, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I won't stop them. But scrolling for nonsense, that's a challenge. Same, by the way, in the organizations now. People are spending 8 hours in the office, ending working 2-3 hours a day. And that's a very common issue.
Another trend that I see is, I'm sure we are guilty as well, using generative AI, asking questions and questions and questions and questions. And then we've started somewhere in a direction, and then we've gone. Our journey has just gone along that way. And then you come back, there's so much of information to put together.
Overwhelming.
Yeah.
And then you end up at the end, if you want to create, let's say, a business plan for a new idea. Because I do these mistakes, and I'm proudly saying, because, you got an idea, you just want to tease it. Okay, let's do this. And then you end up that you're speaking to the AI of some of the scientific research that you have done and so on. So that's all because we don't have a directional conversation with AI. We still, as a human, we don't understand how to talk to the AI meaningful conversations. We're still learning it, and he's still learning us. And the hallucination, as you rightly said, it's too much. If you ask the AI one question and he will give you an answer, you say, no, this is wrong. He will say, I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
And he will fix it. He will repeat the same mistakes.
So, something that I do now is when I go on with those labs, then at the end, I request for a summary of the entire.
And please also ask for the references. Because sometimes it's exactly sources and references, because most of the times there is no reference.
Correct.
It's only a generative text. It is auto-generated.
GCSE. So I don't forget it because of the O-level. Goal, source, goal, context, source, and expectation.
100%. 100%.
You know?
And if you want to even put it more meaningful, give me the tone and the structure or the format.
Yeah.
Tone, because talking to you is not talking like to your kid or
Correct.
to a female. So give me the tone.
So, you know, Copilot now has, so basically you can add on the memory
Yes.
onto it. So what I did was, I used to be a hardcore user of ChatGPT. So for the last, I would say 2.5, 3 years. But since about last 3, 4 months or 6 months, I've been using Copilot extensively, the chat version.
Yes.
What I did was I went to ChatGPT and I said, you know me, right? And I copy pasted on the memory what is required. I copy from Copilot onto ChatGPT. And I said, give me a response. It just gave me on who I am, what is needed, how the response needs to be, to everything.
True.
Because this has more data than the Copilot.
Because exactly, you can't write, no one of us is writing who I am on paper.
Exactly.
But you need to talk to someone. So this someone will come to know you. So now you're talking to the AI almost half of your day. So he's the best one know you now.
Exactly.
That's a very useful, but it's very risky also. They know a lot about us.
That day I was actually, a couple of friends, they were like, okay, you go outside and talk about AI so much and you know how to adapt to this productivity. Can you tell us? So I was talking over the mic, right? I was actually talking to Copilot and I was using like, please, thank you. And they're like, do you really need to have to say that?
I do the same, but that's.
I said, be nice.
We used to.
You know, be nice. Who knows? You might be feeling it.
True. I really enjoy this, but there is a bit of challenges. Let me also give you a last question. If there is a startup now, let's take these examples: startup, medium-sized organizations, large enterprises, or government. As a professional training consultant, what are the tracks, or how do you recommend, if I am a startup or a medium or a large enterprise company, what to do for my team if I have 5 team members or 50 or 5,000?
Okay.
So I really need your advice here.
Well, if you're a startup, I think first thing that is needed for you is security as well as productivity, right? So either technology, let me be agnostic here, right?
Please.
Either technology you're using, you need to look at your people, what technology they are using, where are these documentation, how safe are they, how much of, so whatever training that is needed across that. I think today prompt engineering, right?
Agree.
100%, everybody needs to have it. Technical people probably on your infrastructure, how to manage it, right? Then security over there as well, data and AI, right?
True.
I think it varies whether it's enterprises or whether it's small scale. It depends on, it's the similar track, but on a larger scale.
True. And then the more you grow,
you go more into
corporate
advanced,
and enterprise, you add a little bit of more compliance,
100%.
more leadership,
governance, and so on and so forth, right?
Thank you.
And today, as a startup, it's high cost. How faster you set up your company, that's how fast you close your company as well.
True.
Right? So today, I think with agentic AI, people are running companies with agents, right?
Yeah, true.
So for that, you need to also be able to understand how it runs.
True.
You just cannot give any, because today lately we're talking about the MCP, right?
Yeah.
The MCP server. Because if you do not utilize that properly to communicate among the agents and the tools, then you're basically building a silly agent.
True. There's no value. There is a technology, but there is no value.
So we've actually customized. So this is the kind of training so that's why I said course codes are important. But how do we customize these course codes and create?
Picking few modules from here and there and build your own recipe.
Yeah. So we've actually got a 3-day program on MCP server. Agentic AI.
Which is no course code.
Multiple course code. But we have the VMs and labs that we purchase of different codes. But then this is what it is. Right?
Because it is needed. Because see, let me answer the same question from our digital side. For example, startups, they don't have much to do with large enterprise frameworks and standards and compliance and regulations.
Exactly.
They're startups. They just want to do. So I think I totally agree with you that They need to learn the AI, how to build things
Yes.
first. I will vote for building it wrong because it's a startup.
Yeah.
As you said, we'll build it in a week, it will fail, we'll shut it down, we'll build another one in a week.
Yeah.
As it is a startup, you just need to build because everyone is fighting for speed. But for medium to large enterprises, they need to understand the business niche because medium business, that means they have a validated business model. It is working. It is money-making machine.
Yes.
Just need to scale the machine so you can make more money or keep losing more money.
100%.
Some of the startups keep burning cash. And the more, as you rightly said, the more you grow as a corporate or a government or large enterprises, now you need to govern your business because you're, let's say, getting ready to be launched or listed in IPO. So you will never be there without proper compliance, proper regulation, proper auditing, internal auditing, external auditing, data localization, data residency, onboarding, even your staff has to be all certified, validated, and so on and so on. So the more we scale, the more complexity we add. But as you rightly said, there are some core technologies and core trainings that we require, that everyone requires. CIO for a large company with 1,000 employees, it is the same of a fresh grad startup that has 1 or 2 years of experience. That's how I think about it. And I believe we're going to see in the next 5 years that me and you, we haven't seen in our life.
Excited?
I'm super excited. That's why I came from Riyadh for tomorrow's event, inshallah. Hopefully we will listen to some fancy technology that we haven't seen.
I mean, just like how we are excited, a lot of people are scared. And that is where the mentally they're getting, really affected.
That's the nature of human.
Right.
If I'm meeting 100 people, they're not in tech, I would assume 75 of them are asking, is AI will replace the people? Ya akhi, wallah, no. Wallah al-azim, no. How? AI is going to help people. But please go and make yourself good in the AI of what you're doing.
People will replace people who has AI knowledge. I mean, people 100%. With AI knowledge,
people with AI skills
is going to replace
will replace people without AI skills.
Exactly.
That's the ultimate.
AI is not just going to replace you.
Like in my team, everyone is using AI. Everyone.
Yeah.
If you are tech or non-tech, or even you are a PA, or you are an office admin, or you are in the marketing, everyone is using AI in his own way. And we encourage this. And we subscribe for AI tools, especially for designers, for video editors, for content writers, for coding, for DevOps, for cloud. Now you can deploy with Copilot, you can deploy VMs. You don't need to write Terraform script now. You can please deploy one virtual machine with 4 gig RAM and 2 CPU.
Do you remember back in the days, virtual machines, we need to individually, manually put it up onto the PCs before a class?
I totally, I spent half of my life building the labs, and the other half is destroying it.
So we used to have 12-room classroom, 12-seater, 16-seater. So the day we have a 20-odd seater, we need to join. We need to carry these PCs to the other machines.
I remember in 2009, I bought a physical server in my house to study Exchange and Link courses because there was no a machine that can.
Did you say Link?
Yeah, Microsoft Link.
Oh, yeah, the launch 2011.
2010, 11.
2010,
and then it became
December.
Exactly. It became Skype for Business, and then now it became
Teams.
And before it was OCS, Office Communication Server. That's a history. I meet some of the team members now. They have been in the industry for, let's say, their first grad.
Yeah.
So when I say, which year that you are graduated from? And then mostly like 2006, 2005. 21 or 24 or even 25 now. And then, so it is literally, we're getting old. Because since 2006 that we're doing this, and now it's 2026, it's 20 years. But my challenge is that when we were fresh grads, we knew a lot. But when I meet fresh grads now, they know nothing. Not all of them, of course, but they don't know much. Because they are born in cloud. For example, I met IT engineers, they don't know the concept of DNS. They don't know the concept of cloud computing. They don't care how to build a virtual machine. They don't know how to run a cron job, how to write a SQL query.
Do the lecturers know? I don't know, viewers, what they. I'm just asking.
You mean
The lecturers who are teaching them.
no, it's the ecosystem, because they are getting too many things now. They are studying algorithms, AI, building LLMs, and so on. But the core of the technology and the computer science itself is still not there, or it is there, but it's not in depth as we used to.
There is a gap between the industry and academia, right?
It is. Most of the universities, we have done a one full day workshop with Zayed University and Khalifa University in Abu Dhabi. We have done a full day workshop with the students and fresh grads to map them with the industry along with the academia. Yeah, because there's a gap. True, there's a gap.
So I think most of these vendors are also now looking at, providing the resources that's needed, getting them at least focusing on the future CIOs and CTOs,
true.
To sell them those products and be a part of it. We get them familiar with it as well.
It is evolving. And
which is good.
I totally agree. And there is also one thing that I've seen in the past few years, that people started to study computer science or IT since, let's say, high school. So after your 9th grade, and instead of going to 10th grade, no, you go for an industry 10th grade. You go for an engineering 10th grade, and then you spend 3 years studying there, and then 4 years of college. So you end up with 7 years experience. We had this exercise in Egypt, and I truly loved it. And here I think there are some also institutions now.
It is. So 2026, they actually, UAE government had basically mentioned that AI is going to be something mandatory.
And the initiatives also for a million
people
AI
to be
engineer and
by
million
the
developers.
Ministry of Artificial Intelligence. So Microsoft, that is Caroline Mutefa's team, which is driving the Elevate program. She's the AI skills director whom I'm working with as well. So she's working on the government side, the education, and the common man, right? Which is what I really love.
True.
Right? Looking into the common people as well, because they need this knowledge as well.
They need this knowledge.
And Ministry of AI, on the other hand, has vouched to train or basically build 1 million AI talents in this country. And it won't be difficult in a country like this because they've actually laid the foundation.
This is a starting point. Yeah. If you start this, people will know where to go. If they have the basic foundation, people will definitely know where to go. And it will be very successful. And I'm sure countries will start with such initiatives. In 5 years' time, we'll be in another space from other countries that they haven't.
Hany, my last question to you, again, coming back to the Chief Digital Officer. How can people, or who are the ones who need to start focusing, and what is the role of a Chief Digital Officer?
It's a very hard question because I'm still figuring it out. A Chief Digital Officer is a technical background with a lot of business skills. I personally recommend a technology guy go for business experience or go for business trainings, and instead of bringing a business guy
to do the technology
and then to study technology. It is the same, by the way. So
but it's
let's take you as an example. You have a very good experience now in technology industry, and you have been in the business side because you know a lot. It will be easier for you if you're a tech guy to study a few courses in business and start practicing. And instead of being a business guy, and then if you read 100 books of AI, you will take a lot of time to understand how to build things. Especially as a Chief Digital Officer, you work in the digital strategy. So in short, it is a mixture of technology, business, with a little bit of everything else. I personally vote for the closest people to us in this, marketers. Because marketers are very close to us, because now 50 or 60% of their work is technology-based. They are not, for example, like sales. Sales have to go out. Technology, it's only campaigns and tools and SEOs and so on. So it is very close to us.
Lovely, amazing. Hany here. And I think we're going to catch up with him a lot in the coming future. There's a lot that on his plate that I would like you all to understand as well. A lot of different technologies. He's a master of many. And I would love to pinpoint one after the other and give you all also the knowledge and bring in more such individuals to where I learn every discussion that I have, Hany. I'm also learning. Today, I've been doing quite a few because of this Experts Live. I think I learned a lot. and amazing.
We're
Thank
all
you very
learning, man.
much.
Thank you so
Straight
much.
from the airport.
I really appreciate your
Signing off.
time, your engagement, your big smile as well.
Hey,
And I truly appreciate you, man.
appreciate it.
Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much.
much.
Have
Thanks
a
a
lovely
lot.
day. Thank you.